Now, my firm did a bunch of graphics. I'm gonna share them on here because most people listen to audio. But we took a lot of statistics we found online, especially by this one Cato Institute study. So I thought I'd just read them off here if you haven't seen them. First, top 5 non-immigrant visa types issued in 2021. Tourist visas, 1.2 million. We should have done a chart that says out of the total here. But anyways, tourist visas, 1.2 million. Second goes to J1s that are less than half that, around 500,000. And then temporary worker and trainee visas. I think that's a catch-all for NIV work visas, around 500,000. And then after that, it drops to crew member visas. So when we think about visa categories, a tourist visa and student and cultural exchange, between the B, the F, and the J, they soak up probably like, let's say, 75 to 80% of visas issued. So most of the embassy work is related to those categories. And right now, this 2021, I'm surprised how many tourist visas were issued in 2021 because the low number of interviews that are happening. Another chart that popped up, immigrant visas issued in 2021 to top 10 countries. Mexico was the largest, and with a surprise, Dominican Republic was the number 2. I didn't realize numbers were so big for immigrant visas issued 2021. Third, it goes to the Philippines, not unexpected. But you would have thought like China would be it. Oh, actually, China is number 2. I'm sorry. So it's Mexico first, then China, then Dominican Republic, and then the Philippines. Yeah, surprised Dominican Republic if there are that many visas being issued that the visa reciprocity chart isn't messed up, but they don't get those delays and stuff. Another one, longest U.S. tourist visa wait appointments in July. So how long it takes to get an appointment for a tourist visa in July. My team did a donut. We had a person on Twitter is like, it's a great chart, but a great information, but doing a donut chart for this is ridiculous, which we made a donut chart. It doesn't make sense. But essentially, Santiago, Chile, 886 days. Guyana, 860. Nigeria, 850. And I have Nigerian clients. That's not good. Jamaica, 788. I have those kind of clients too. So Jamaica has 2. I'm sorry, Nigeria has Lagos, 760, and Abuja, 850. And Congo 796. So like essentially, let me do my math. 365 times 2, 730 something. Let's say 2 years. So it takes 2 years to get a tourist visa appointment in these countries. Essentially, they're not giving them. And then the longest student visa appointment time is another donut graph chart we did, which not smart idea to do this on donut, but nonetheless. Armenia 635 days, almost 2 years for Armenia, which I have the Iranian case of my student visa. It's not a good place to go to. Bangladesh 500 plus, India 500 plus, Kenya 500 plus, Istanbul, Turkey 400 plus, and Abu Dhabi 300. So they said they're going to speed up your priority for student visas. I'm not sure if these timelines are correct, because I think I've seen people go to student visa appointments to be faster. And this really hits me hard because we have Iranian cases that want student visas in Yerevan, Istanbul, and not Abu Dhabi, but it shouldn't be Abu Dhabi. I would think student visa done by Dubai. But anyways, regardless, these are where they would go. So I got to keep that in mind when we're trying to talk about student visas with these people. It's just unlucky. But I don't know if these are necessarily accurate, even though the websites may say this on DOS, because I think they get these sooner, or you can request expedited.